guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. This is Cosplay.and.books, the channel where I talk about books and then cosplay from the ones I like the most. And today we are going to be doing my April/Realmathon TBR. So if you don't know what Realmathon is, it is a super cool readathon being hosted by Cassidy over at Covers with Cassidy. And basically, it is this big thing where 4 realms go against each other between like reading books and prompts and stuff. I don't know all the information right now because it's a lot, but I am in the realm Enya, which is the fantasy realm. So I'm going to be telling you all of the books that I will be reading for Realmathon, hopefully. I have all of the physical copies right here except for one because it is on hold at my library, so that is one that I'm like not necessarily sure if I'm going to get to or not. Depends on when the library has it. So let's get into it. I'm going to tell you exactly what the book is, all of the prompts that it goes with on whether I'm defending or attacking with that book. So yeah, let's start. So the first one that I have is The Daughter of the Moon Goddess, which it is 401 to 600 pages, which is plus 20 defend points. It is a fantasy genre, which is plus or minus 10 points. And then it is a hybrid genre being fantasy romance, which is plus or minus 10 points. So I will be defending with this book. So it has, the prompts that I have are a source of light on the cover, which is plus 6 points because it has the moon. I count that as a source of light. A new to me author, which is plus 5 points. I've never read from this author, so that's exciting. And it has a map, which is plus 1 point. And there's the map right there. So for total points, it is 52 points, and that, that's including the page count, the genres and stuff like that. So the next one is These Violent Delights, which is 401 to 600 pages, which is plus 20 points. Fantasy genre, which is 10 points, and then hybrid, which it's fantasy romance. I think it's also technically historical, but I put fantasy romance, which is again 10 points. Then I'm going to be attacking with this book. So word related to another realm, which is minus 6. I'm using violent as that, which kind of relates to Sanctum, the like horror thriller realm. That's what it's called. Yeah, so that's minus 6. A book that I didn't buy, which is minus 4. I got this from the library, so didn't buy it. An illustrated spine, which is minus 3 because it has this little like the sword with the dragon on it. And then monster on the cover, which is also minus 3. It has, again, the little dragon on it. Technically, it's not like an actual dragon, but I'm going to count it anyway because it is a dragon. That's minus 3. And it is a dark cover because most of it is black besides the sword detailing on it. So, which is minus 1. So the total points is 37 to attack and then plus 20 to defend because of the page count. So that is this one. The next one is Legendborn, which is a book that I'm very excited for because I have heard so many good things about this. And it is 401 to 600 pages, which is plus 20 points. And it is a fantasy genre, which is 10 points. Now, I don't know if it's fantasy romance or not. I will tell you when I read it. I don't know. If it is, then I will add that. If it's not, then yeah. So I'm going to be defending with this book. Sorry if I'm looking down a lot. I have a notebook with all of the details. So it is a defend book. So it's a source of light on the cover, which is plus 6 points. I count these little like the little magic as a source of light because you can see it lighting up, like her face is being lit up by it. So I do count that as a source of light. It's a new to you author. I have never read this author before and I'm very excited, and which is plus 5, and then it is YA or middle grade, which is plus 3. So in total it is 44 points to defend the realm. So the next one, that's the next one? Okay, apparently that's the next one, which is Ignite Me This is the third book in the Shatter Me series, and I'm hoping to read this and the next 2 books during like the Peace Talk moment of that weekend, which is the 14th through the 16th, which is kind of scary because I have a show that weekend at my theater. So hopefully I can get enough done. This is the only like super long book that I'm hoping to get through on that weekend. So, and I'm really excited for it. So hopefully I can blaze through it. It is 401 to 600 pages, which is plus 20 points. It is not fantasy or fantasy romance. At least like it's not hybrid. I don't think, I wanted to say sci-fi romance, but I don't know if dystopian counts as sci-fi. If it does, tell me. I don't know, really. I'm going to be using this book to attack. It is Dysfunctional Family, which is -5. Title is a movement, which is also -5. Ignite is a movement. It's like, if you don't know, it's to set things on fire. And book I didn't buy, I got this from the library again. It is -4 points. So total points for 15 attack and then plus 20 to defend with the page count. So the next book is You've Reached Sam. Yeah, it is 201 to 400 pages. This is another one that I'm going to be reading during the Peace Talk, hopefully. Let's see. So that's, it's 10 points for the page count, and then I'm going to be defending with this. So it's spell your name on the cover, which is +6. I can do it. I have checked. Don't worry. It is new to you author. I have never read from this author, which is +5. YA or middle grade, which is +3. And a book out of my comfort zone, which is +2, because I typically read a lot of fantasy romance, and this is just sort of like normal contemporary sad romance, which is kind of out of my comfort zone. I've never read this before. So total is 26 points. And then it would do it, if I do read it during the Peace Talk, it will be +10, because every book you read during Peace Talk is +10 points. So the next one is actually a manga, which is the Toilet-Bound Hanako-kun volume 16. I got this in January and still have not read it. It is -200 pages, which is what all graphic novels and mangas count as, because they read as under 200 pages, and even if it wasn't, this one only does have like 100 something pages, so that is 0 points for that. But it is a fantasy genre, which is plus or minus 10 points. And then I'm going to be attacking with it. So Dysfunctional Family, which is -5. It is a very dysfunctional family. If you know, you know. Title is a place but not a proper noun, which is -3. Toilet counts as yeah. Okay. And it is an illustrated spine, which is -3. Yes. See, it like wraps around. Like the cover here wraps to all the way to the back. But it does wrap around the spine. So that is -3. So the entire points would be 21 points. And then if I do end up reading this during Peace Talks, it would be +10. So it'd be 31. So yes, that is that one. The next one is actually a reread, which is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. It is 401 to 800, whoa, 600 pages, which is +20 points. Fantasy genre, which is plus or minus 10 points. And then hybrid genre, because it's a fantasy romance, and that's plus or minus 10 points. So I'm going to be attacking with this book, and it is word related to another realm, which is -6, because heart relates to Cyrus, the romance realm. It is Dysfunctional Family, which is -5. If you know, Catherine's family is very dysfunctional. So, and then Illustrated Spine, it has the little like vine and then it has the crown on it. So I'm counting that as illustrated. And this one I'm kind of possibly is a book I didn't buy. I did not buy this book, although I have a physical copy of it. My older sister bought it for me. So technically I didn't buy it. It was a gift. So I'm going to count that. So, which is -4. And then it is a dark cover, which is -1, because it is mainly all black besides the wording and then like the little vines and the crown. So that would be a total of 39 points to attack and then +20 to defend because of the page count. So the next one is A Heart So Fierce and Broken. which is the second in the Cursebreaker series. 101 to 600 pages, which is 20 points. Fantasy, which is 10 points. And then this is an indie published. This is the only one that I actually looked up while writing these down. When I read them, I will most likely look them up. But that was too much work for me right now because I would have to look up a lot, and I will be looking it up when I actually read the books, depending on whether they are indie published or not. But that is plus 10 points. So I'm going to be defending with this book. So it is Spell Your Name on the Cover, which is plus 6. Again, I've done it. Yeah. Title with an emotion, which is plus 5, which I say fierce is an emotion. I'd say that's an emotion. And maybe broken is an emotion. Maybe they're both emotions. I don't know. It's YA or middle grade, which is plus 3. Book with multi-POV, it is plus 2 because this has both gray and some new person that I can't remember the name of. Leah Mara is the name of the other person. It's too POVs, but anyway. It also is a book with a map. If I can find the map, that'd be great. Yeah. Book with a map. So that is plus 1. Which is a total of 57 points. So next is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. This is the start of the Lunar Chronicles, which I have not read yet, so I need to get on that. So it is 201 to 400 pages, which is plus 10 points. It is a fantasy genre, which is 10 points, and then hybrid because it's a fantasy romance, which is also 10 points. So I'm going to be attacking with this book, and we're going to start with a book I didn't buy. Again, I didn't buy this, although I own it. My mom bought it for me, so I didn't buy it, which is minus 4 points. Illustrated Spine, which is minus 3 because it has the little shoe on the cover, or the spine, and it is a TBR vet, which is minus 2. I've had this on my TBR for a really long time. And then it is a dark cover, which is minus 1 because it is mainly black. And it is a total points of 300 attack points and plus 10 defend points for the page count. And next is Vicious. This is 201 to 400 pages, which is plus 10. Fantasy genre, which is 10. And then hybrid genre, because it's a sci-fi fantasy, is what I think Goodreads told me that. Or Storygraph, one of the two. Which is, again, 10 points. So I'm going to be attacking with this book. So it is a book that I didn't buy, which is minus 4, because, again, got it from the library. And then it is an illustrated spine, because it has the little dude up there. I don't know who that is. I haven't read the book yet. That is minus 3. So it is a total of 27 points and then plus 10 defend points because of the page count. And the next one, which is the last one that I have, and then the actual last one, yeah, the last actual book, I will just pop it up on the screen because I don't have it right now, but it is Dance of Thieves, which is 401 to 600 pages, which is plus 20 points. Fantasy genre, which is 10 points. I don't know if it's fantasy romance. If it is, then I'll add that, but I don't know yet. And I'm going to be defending with this. So it is a new to you author, which is plus 5. Author who uses initials because it's by Mary E. Pearson. I don't know if that counts. I'm going to count it for now. I'm going to count it, which is plus 4. It is YA or middle grade, which is plus 3. And then it is a book with multi-POVs. I turned the page before I could look at how much that is. Plus 2. I should really memorize these, but that's too much. And it is a book with a map in it because it has the map on there, which is plus 1. So to defend fully, it is 45 points. Now, the last one is, again, I don't have it. So it is Finale, which is the last book in the Caraval trilogy. And it is 400 401 to 600 pages, which is plus 20 points, and it is fantasy genre, which is plus or minus 10 points. I'm going to say it's most likely a fantasy romance, but I'm not going to say that until I read it because I could be wrong. Both of the other ones were, though, so who knows. I'm going to be defending with it. So it is, title is cursive font, which is plus 3. It is YA or middle grade, which is also plus 3. Multi-POV, which is plus 2 because it has both Scarlett and Tella's point of view. I did look that up, so. And it is a book with a map, which is plus 1. So in total, that is 39 points for finale. So that was all of my TBR so far. I could add more if I wanted to. If I end up reading all of them, maybe I'll get more books to add to it. But that is all for now. So if anyone else from any other realm wants to steal any of these, go right ahead. You are welcome to steal. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below your Realmathon TBR or what realm you are going if you are pledging to, and make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.